All right, what's going on, everyone? I wanted to make a video on how to identify second leg pullbacks. That's the entry strategy that I use for all my trades. And I'm going to teach you how to identify it and how to learn what highs and lows are. But before I get into that, I wanted to go over some things because the market has been kind of going crazy. So since the market dipped a lot, I bought a few shares of SPY in NVIDIA, and I'm going to show you where my entry point was. So I got shares of NVIDIA at 103.30, and then I got shares of SPY at 518.79. You can see here, we're up a good amount of money. I'm pretty happy with a good amount. It's only 160 bucks. We can make that shit trading futures in 2 seconds. But this is a forever type of thing. I also wanted to go over that I'm looking at a few swing options that I've been eyeballing. So I got Airbnb, AMD, Coin, Costco, Meta, and Nvidia. These are kind of setting up, and I'm using my same strategy as I do day trading, and yeah, I'm pretty excited. Well, maybe Coin. We'll see what happens with Coin. Costco. Yeah, man. We are going to be looking. Maybe Costco is not a trade anymore. Let's see. Meta. Meta is still good. So first entry, yeah. Oh shit, dude. Meta, man. We gotta look at this shit. But yeah, Nvidia, we're looking, man. We're looking for swings of contracts, but of options. But I'm keeping a hard watch on Meta right now. So I'm excited. We're gonna see what happens. Anyway, let's get into second leg pullback. I have to restart this video because I kind of messed up explaining, but at the end of this video, I showed a live trade because the market opened, and I'm trying to prove to you guys that this strategy works most of the time. But let's go to the previous day, and I will explain to you like how to read highs and lows and all this stuff. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take away my indicator and show you what I mean of what a high and low is. So what's a high and low? Or what makes a high and what makes a low? Well, I kind of justify, without using a indicator, I kind of justify a high or low by using like a middle candle, right? So look, this right here, this candle is a middle candle because it's in between this big green candle and this red candle. And these two candles that are outside, that are on the left side of the middle candle and the right side of this of the middle candle, it didn't break the middle candle's high, so that's considered a high, right? So I'm gonna mark it out, considered a high, because it didn't get broken by the two outside candles of it. Same thing with this one, middle candle, and then the left side of the candle didn't break the middle candle's high. The right side of the candle didn't break the middle candle's high. So that is a high right there. Another high. Same thing with this one. Look at that. Just always, to identify highs and lows, just watch. There's 3 candles that you want to look for. Especially the middle one, and then the left side of the middle one and the right side of the middle one. This is another high. It's sticking out. And you can kind of see it. Same thing with a low. Right here, right? It's kind of hard to see. I'll mark it out for you. It's kind of hard to see. This is considered a low right here because this is a middle candle now, and then the left side of the middle candles didn't break the low. The right side of the middle candle didn't break the low. Now it's a low. Same thing with this one. This is a middle candle now. This candle didn't break the middle candle's low. This candle didn't break the middle candle's low. So that's considered a low. But to make it easier to read this instead of overworking your brain, there's an indicator on Ninja where it's called swing. And this has helped me so much identify highs and lows. So once you find it, you go to indicators and you scroll down to S and you find swing. You add it to your indicator list, And then once you add it, you're going to put the parameter strength to 1. And I'm going to put it on visible to show you guys what it is. See, it marks out the highs and lows for you. And it helps you read it without you overworking your brain while you're trying to make trade decisions. So now that we kind of got that out of the way, let's look for a second entry pullback, or a second leg pullback. Sorry, got that mixed up. Let me look for that real quick. All right, I found one. So here's the thing. When we're looking for a second entry long or second entry short, you need to start off with the setup as a new high. And what I mean by that is that when there's a high, right, and we break it and then make a brand new high, this is a brand new high. So these highs are here. We came up, broke, made a brand new high. So that's a new high. That's what we want. So this is the first step to the setup. So once we do that, we need to follow each and every candle that's going to form, because when we are looking for highs, we are looking for longs, and vice versa. When we were looking for lows, we are looking for shorts. So once that happens, once this new high forms, we are looking at every new candle that is being formed to see if the previous candle's high gets broken. So what do I mean by that? So we have made a new high. Did this candle high get broken by this candle? No. This candle formed. This candle broke the previous candle's high. So what does this mean? That means this is the first entry, but we're not taking a trade off the first entry. That's why it's called a second leg pullback. We are taking a trade off the second leg, meaning the second high. So what happens? We created a new high, right? Or not a new high, we created a second high. Once there's a new high, we're looking for a second high. So now we're looking at this candle. So if this candle's high gets broken, that's where you would want to take your trade. But there's rules that come with it, and I will get into that in a minute. Boom. This candle broke above this previous candle's high. So you would get in a tick above this candle's high, and then you would take the trade for a long. But you don't want to get in on this trade because there's rules to it. If you're looking for longs, this would be the signal bar. This is your entry bar, waiting for this candle to form and break above this previous candle's high. So you would put your order here. But like I said, you would not take this trade because it's not a green candle. You need a good, strong green candle for you to take this trade. And what is this? This signal bar, it's red. Even though it worked out to an extent, you don't want to take these types of trades because it's a red candle. Fuck that. We're looking for green candles to take it long, to show us that this trade should go our way. Now, what happens here? We have a new high here, and then we came up or it came down. Oh my God. Hold on a minute. All right, in a little intermission, bro. I got another phone call. What I was saying here. So look, we have a new high. We're looking at each and every new candle after this new high. So this candle's high got broken by this new candle. So that's the first entry, right? First entry right here. So we then made a double top. You don't want to take trades off of a double top. Skip it. Leave it alone. Move on to the next trade. Double tops and double bottoms, just skip it. Don't even pay attention to it. So if we were setting up for a trade and this double top formed, I'd move on. I'd just move on. Fuck that. Let's look for another setup, another example. So here's a nice short example. Let's go over a short example. We have a new low here, a new low. And then did this candle's low get broken? Nope. Did this candle's low get broken? Yes, first entry. Now we look for a second low. Second low formed. Did this candle's low get broken? Nope. Did this candle low get broken? No. Did this candle low get broken? Yes. But the signal bar is really bad. You don't want to, like I said before, you don't want to take a bad signal bar. This signal bar should be red because we want to see sellers. This signal bar should be red. Even though it did work, you would get a nice little scalp, you would not take this trade. Let's find another one. Okay, here's another example. This new low formed a double top. You skip it. Don't even pay attention. Just skip it. All right, we found a long. Nice example for a long. So here we go. Brand new high because we broke this previous high. So this is a new high. Now we follow each and every candle to see if the high gets broken. Boom. First entry. Now we have to wait for a second high to get to be formed. Bam, right here. So did this candle high get broken? Yes. Perfect signal bar. You'd get in here, get in right here, a tick above, always a tick above this the candle's high, and then a tick under the signal bar candle's low. It's not a tick, but you know what I'm talking about. And then look, bam, we shoot up. We just shot up. So that's literally it. That's the whole strategy. That's like I'm trying to make it plain and simple for you guys, but this indicator called swing on NinjaTrader will help you identify highs and lows, and then this can help you identify the second leg pullback. So now, since this is my second time recording this video, I'm gonna add in the clip where I show you where it worked out live, like today as market was forming. Oh my God, look at this before I end it. Look at this. This is a 100% a perfect live example. A new low here. Look, this candle's low didn't get broken. This candle's low got broken. First entry. Second low. This candle's low did not break. This candle's low broke, and so we would take it down. We would take this shit down. So let's see. We would put it here. Stop would go here, and then wherever your target would want to be. And then look, we would just start shooting down. So that's the whole strategy, y'all. That's literally the strategy. This is a live example right here. But like I said, some strategies don't always work 100% of the time. You just got to use it, and you use this strategy to your advantage. Let's see if this strategy works. I'll fast forward this video and we'll see. It's about to. I can feel it. Boom. You see what I'm saying? Live fucking example. Just a live fucking example that the second leg pullback works most of the time. So do what you will with it. That's the end of the video. I literally gave you a live example. Yeah. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.